Hi, co-op friends. All right, so this is a little bonus project, okay? It's something that you could do and add different things to from your home, but I'm going to just show you. I'm sending home some of the stuff, but not. Maybe you might find that you would like to add other stuff. All right, so you will notice that there's a bag. One of the bags has several different things in it, and they're all dried citrus. And this one is separate because it has the string attached. It has the string and a needle attached. Okay, so I want you to very carefully take it out of the bag and unravel it. See, it's all wrapped up. You're going to unwrap it like that. And it's kind of long. There's this little tail right here. See near the needle? Make sure it's long enough that it won't fall off easy. Now when you're pulling, we're going to be sewing a little bit today. So when you're pulling it through the item, just hold on to the little tail as you're pulling it through, okay? All right, you're going to notice it started already. It's already inside of a piece of the fruit of the citrus. Oops, sorry. And you're just going to just poke it right through. Well, I'm just adding one more little knot on mine. Yours hopefully will already have it by the time you get this. All right, so I'm just tying in one more knot. And now, one of two things could happen. One, this could be just for decorating your home and making it beautiful. Two, it could be to hang outside for the animals. And that'll depend on what you put on it. Okay, so first thing I have is this little citrus. Some of yours, the knot might be more in the center, and that's all right too. It could either hang, it's either going to hang up and down like that, or you might want to hang it going across somewhere. So depending on how you want it is going to determine how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to show you both ways. Okay, so you will also notice there's a few other little random things. There's some dried fruit. There's some other dried fruit. It's really yummy. So try not to eat it all. But there's dried prunes. They're a little bit sticky, so just be careful because it's going to get on your fingers, but you're probably going to want to lick your fingers because that's what happens. And then there's also some little dried cranberries. So I'm going to put one on, and then I'm going to slide it all the way down. And you could actually use raw cranberries that are not dried yet, and that works out great too. I didn't want to send them home because they would get all mushy by the time they got home. But the kids here at school, they're going to be making them tomorrow, or this week. But they're going to be making some, and they're going to have some that are actually the raw ones. They're a little bit they're almost like a berry. They look like a berry. But you can add however you want. You're going to add whatever you want to add next. You can add. So I'm adding a nut, a big nut. And then I'm going to add some more citrus. Now the way I want to show you about the citrus, for instance, like this was a lime, and I'm going to poke it right through the middle on this one. Okay, now I'm poking it through the middle so I poked it right, well, it's not quite the middle, it's right below the middle. And then I'm going to poke it right above the middle on the opposite side. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like this. Wait, can you see that from where you are? It's going to be kind of like that. Now I'm showing you this way because this is one of the ways that you could do it. See, so it's kind of like that. Now, if I was to add it by poking it straight through the middle, I wish I could do on this one. I'll show you. Oops. If I poke it right through the middle, then it will lay flat like this. It'll be kind of more like that, see? So if you do it that way, then you're going to need to add a lot more things. Because if I added two right on top of each other, that wouldn't take up very much room, right? So I'm going to leave that one on there because it's fine to do that too. I'm going to add some more. I think I'm going to add 2 more cranberries. And I'm going to add probably one of those prunes next. Like I said, they're a little bit sticky, so keep that in mind. You might want to eat one too. They're really good. So I'm putting that on. See how it's kind of looking? It's sort of getting a little bit of its own little look. And then you can add things like you can add cinnamon sticks, or you can take a little nibble in between like I just did. I'm going to add an almond now. Oops. I kind of poked this through. I made this funny hole with this one. Yours are going to have better holes than mine. Your holes will be drilled. Mine I did with a nail, so that's not the smartest way to do. I'm going to find a new one. Okay, let's see. Gotta poke it all the way through. There we go. An almond. And I'm going to add some more citrus. I'm going to add another one. And poke it through here. Again, this time I'm going to do it that second way I showed you, or that one of the ways I showed you, where I went through it, and then I'm going to go through it again, but not in the same hole. I'm going to go above it, sort of on the opposite side, so it stands up more. See? So that's how I'm doing it. See how it's getting kind of long? And you just do it until you feel like stopping. Some of the other dried fruit in here, there's a dried apple. See, I'm going to put a little dried apple. I'm going to go through one side. I'm not going to go through the hole because I want it to sort of stretch. But I'm going to go all the way to the opposite side. I went from one side to the next. So you're going to see some string in between. In fact, you could even put something in between there. I'll do that on the next one. I'll put something in between. How about some more citrus? And you could just do it randomly. You just do whatever you feel like doing next. And that's the beauty of this thing. It's kind of cool. It's really a pretty thing too when it hangs. See, I'm going to hang it. I'm probably going to hang mine like that. Well, I don't know. I might hang it like that. Depends. Am I going to hang it by the tree? Or am I going to hang it? Where am I going to hang it? I don't even know yet. Am I going to eat one of these apples? You betcha. I'm going to eat one right now, in fact. There's also some apricots. Dried apricots. There's dried apricots. And you can go through it the long way. You can go through it that way. Or you can go through the center of it. It's up to you. So, this is another kind of apricot too. It's really dark. There's some that are really orange, like this. And you just poke it right there. But see, my hands are getting a little bit sticky. And probably the string is going to get sticky too. But that's how I have it so far. Now add some more citrus. But you get the idea, right? It's kind of like we're practicing sewing. I think I told you not too long ago that I had some sewing activities to do with you. Well, this is one of them. I have more sewing things to do with you soon. But for now, this is going to be sort of another introduction to sewing. Some of you may already have practiced sewing, but for those that don't, there you go. Okay. And that is how you do it. Okay, I'm just going to keep beating these on here. Alright, but that's it for now. But you get the idea, right? Sorry, my mouth is full. But I love you. And happy holidays. And I'll see you soon, okay? Love you. Bye. Sorry, I'm chewing my food. I wanted to smile for you. Okay. I love you. Bye. Happy New Year.